Hello, my name is Beverley Chang. Welcome back to my channel. So you can't see, but in front of me I have many products. Many products. Products of the facial nature. The number one question I have been asked more than anything in my life is, what is my skincare routine? And I always thought that was such a funny question for people to ask me because my skincare routine used to consist of basically nothing. I guess face wash and moisturizer, and that was it. That was my entire skincare routine. But for the longest time, I've been asked this question over and over and over. So I figured I would just put it out there, ask what your very specific skincare routine questions are, and I would answer them all to the best of my abilities. To be completely honest, since I was a little young teenager, I never really had issues with my skin. I just was pretty lucky when it came to my genetics, and I just never really had to deal with acne or pimples or any of that kind of stuff. I won't be able to relate and be able to give too much advice when it comes to those sort of issues, but I'm happy to talk about all my skincare routine and what products I use. For the longest time, I would just use like the most basic things. I would use Olay face wash in the shower and like the vitamin E Body Shop moisturizer, and that was it. That was my routine. Pretty much up until 2 years ago when I started kind of getting more into Instagram and the influencer stuff, and I started getting more products sent to me. I was like, whoa, like there's stuff that's better than the Body Shop. Like I didn't know it at that point, and had I not got this stuff sent to me, I'd probably still be using the stuff from the Body Shop because that's literally all I knew, and it was in my price range. And it was good for me. My skin liked it. I didn't break out, anything like that. But I have been introduced to this new world of like more luxury products. I'm gonna share all my products with you and what I use and when I use it. The first thing that I use is stuff to take off my makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup on my face. I wear nothing on my skin. I wear a little bit of concealer to cover some redness up under my nose and also my bags under my eyes. But other than that, I just do mascara and my eyebrows. So if I'm taking off makeup and I'm not jumping in the shower, I'll just use these Consonant face wipes. Wait, I probably said that name wrong. Consonant face wipes. I really like these. There's 10 in each pack, and they're just like really gentle on your skin. They're really big on the whole what goes on your body goes in your body and all that sort of stuff. I think that's a good thing. So yeah, I use these and they all stay very damp. It's not one of those situations where you open the package and then they just like get dry after a few days. No, like this is a great package. I use this if I'm not going in the shower. If I am going in the shower and washing my face, then recently I've been using this. It's a Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash. I use that to take off my makeup, and that's kind of like my face cleansing routine. If I use these wipes, I'll use it to take off all my makeup. Then I'll just sort of dab my face with a wet cloth. I'm actually just going to go through this routine with you, and you guys can see start to finish. So the first question that I was asked was, how do you keep your skin from breaking out after a workout? Kind of like how I mentioned before, I don't really have issues when it comes to breaking out. So it's never something I've unfortunately for this video, had to really deal with before. But I will say this, when I do work out, pretty much right within the hour, I will shower. I sweat a lot, but usually right after the workout, I'll wash myself. Like I'll go take a shower, I'll wash my face. It's pretty rare for me to work out and then just like go on with my day without showering because I sweat a lot. That's kind of like the first thing I would say is just like if you can take a shower. If not, grab some sort of facial wipe to wipe your face down just to get rid of all that sweat and dirt. Also, this is something that I wasn't doing enough, and I didn't really think about, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, it's kind of gross that I didn't. Wash your hands every time after every workout. Your hands are touching all these pieces of equipment and they have germs and bacteria on them, and then if you're touching your face, that's just gonna go on your face. So make sure you always wash your hands after your workout or take a shower. All right, so that is done. All my makeup is off my face. This is what I look like. Just kidding. Next, I always use a serum or some sort of booster to put underneath my moisturizer. And I only started doing this, I'd say about this year. I used to just put moisturizer straight on my face, and that was fine for me. But I started to use this one. This is Vichy Mineral 89. It's a skin fortifying daily booster. What I do is I put a few pumps of it onto my hand, and then I just pat it into my face, on my neck as well, and then I will put my moisturizer on. Right now for the daytime, I'm using Vichy Mineral 89. I have to use this now. Like, I cannot put on moisturizer without this because it just makes the moisturizer go onto my face so much more smoothly. And then I will use a light cream like this one, Vichy Aqualia Thermal. This is a light cream, so I'll use this for the day. I'll combine this one with this one. At night, I use a little bit of a thicker cream. Right now, I'm using this Beverley, and you can see it's kind of like a thick cream. At night, I also use the Beverley eye cream. Eye cream is my go-to. I always use eye cream, day and night. I just like cannot get enough eye cream. I laugh a lot, so I'm like convinced these lines are gonna be coming in very soon. So, Mineral 89, put a few pumps onto my hand, and I just kind of dab it on. And I try to be nice and gentle. I'm not really gentle with anything in my life, but be gentle with my face. I went to a skincare press trip, and they always told me to put things on upwards to help against gravity, because I guess our skin wants to go that way. So during the day, I'll put on the Mineral 89, and then put on this Vichy. This is like a brand new cream. Again, I just put it on, rub it in, don't forget that neck. All right, another question. Night creams and or daily moisturizing creams for your face, and any preventative wrinkle creams especially. Like I said, lighter products for during the day, little bit of a thicker cream for at night, both the eye and face. And I do also use a eye cream during the day as well. I go back and forth between Vichy and Biotherm. Right now I'm using Vichy anti-wrinkle cream. If I'm going for a workout in the morning, I don't really like to put on moisturizer because I can feel as I'm working out that I'm like sweating it all off. So I feel like it's kind of a waste. If I'm working out later in the afternoon, then I'll do moisturizer and eye cream before I go out for my day. All right, so that's kind of like my very basic skincare routine for morning and for the evening. But now I'll go into a little bit more detail of what other products that I use. Oh, and by the way, I will link everything below, so if you want to check out any of these products, just look in the description and I will link them there. If I ever get a pimple, sometimes I will use this mask. It is a serious mask, again from Consonance, and I will just put it on that pimple and I'll just go to bed with it in the hopes that it'll kind of dry it out. And when I wake up, I just wash it off. The other thing that I use is tea tree oil, and I find this is really good for drying out pimples. So if I have like a juicy pimple, I'll use tea tree oil and I'll put it on again before bed. So either this or this is kind of what I use for spot treatments. One of my other favorite products that I use, I don't even know what it's called. Oh, it's this polish mask. I'm kind of down to my last little bit. As you can see, it's kind of like a facial scrub. I usually put this on my nose, just around here and under here. So I have like a little dog's face going on. And the great thing that I love about this is you put it on your face for 2 to 3 minutes and then you wash it off. So I'll put this on, I get into the shower, I wash my face, and then I'll put this on my little trouble areas where I have blackheads, and I'll like wash my body, I'll shampoo. By the time I'm done my shower, because I shower in 4 minutes, I can rub this into my skin and then rinse it off. So it kind of just like scrubs out my pores for me. All right, another question. I'm getting a lot of questions about acne treatment. I'm so sorry, I cannot give you any perspective on acne treatments. One thing that I've been doing since like I was a little baby is drinking lots of water, and I do fully believe that water is a big part as to why I have pretty good skin. I drink probably 3 liters a day, if not more. So if you're not drinking water now, this is something you need to get onto, because I truly believe this is a game changer when it comes to healthy skin. What SPF do I use? In the summer, I wear sunscreen every day. I'm a huge believer in sunscreen. I also love to tan, but I like to tan safely. So I use 60 SPF on my body, and then for my face, I love this guy. So it's Biotherm, it's a 30 SPF. I just really like this because it's nice and thin and it goes into my skin really well. I'll usually put it on about 15 to 20 minutes before I work out, and then I find like it's pretty good about staying on my face. Sometimes it comes off a little white, but it's not too bad. Whenever you're getting a sunscreen as well, make sure it's broad spectrum, because broad spectrum covers both UVA and UVB rays. And not that I'm an expert on the sun, but I know that you want to cover both those rays. All right, the final product that I'm going to show you is something that I literally just got introduced to. Like I said at the beginning, I do not wear face makeup. I also feel like healthy skin does not want to have crap on itself. Just avoid wearing face makeup as much as you can, because your skin wants to breathe as much as possible. When you're wearing tons of makeup, it doesn't have that ability to breathe. If you're just staying at home, if you're just going for a normal work day, avoid face makeup. However, I recently learned how to use self-tanner, and my friend was telling me that she doesn't normally put it on her face, but she uses bronzer. So bronzer, I've never used, and I didn't really know what it was, but my friend introduced me to this guy, the Holla. So I will only wear this if I'm going out. I've only worn it once so far, okay? I do not condone wearing face makeup just because it's so much work and it doesn't let your skin breathe, blah, 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 blah. But this, I really like it. And I'm not gonna put it on now because I just took off all my makeup. But if I am going to wear anything on my face, it'll just be that, and only for special occasions. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you kind of got a little bit of insight of what I do and what I use, and how skincare does not have to be complicated. Just find a couple products that you love, be consistent with it, drink a lot of water, always try to wash your hands and your face after a workout, and don't wear too much makeup on your face. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up and let me know if you have any questions at all for me. Thank you so much.